Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd and Julie Chrisley's new reality show teases unseen footage from their prison release. Todd and Julie Chrisley are making their return to reality TV after their 28-month stint in prison. Lifetime released the trailer Thursday for the multi-millionaire couple's new program, The Chrisleys, Back to Reality. In the show, Todd and Julie, who were convicted of tax evasion and conspiring to defraud the IRS in 2022, have been released from prison and returned to their family, including their children, Chase, 29, Savannah, 27, and Grayson, 19. The Chrisleys, Back to Reality also features the couple's adopted daughter Chloe, who is the biological daughter of Todd's estranged son, Kyle, and Todd's mother, Nanny Faye Chrisley. Nanny was a fan-favorite cast member in the family's hit show, Chrisley Knows Best, which ran from 2014 to 2023. The trailer for the Lifetime show teases an emotional family reunion after Todd and Julie were pardoned by U.S. President Donald Trump and released from prison in May. Cameras captured tearful reunions between Todd, Julie, and members of their family, including each other. After being held at separate prisons, Julie in Tennessee and Todd in Florida, the two reunited at home. Julie hugged a teary-eyed Todd and said, "Well, we survived. Later in the trailer, the couple hinted that they'd be speaking openly about their arrest and time in prison. "We can tell this story today, and we can be done with this part of our lives," Julie, who almost immediately returned to her dyed blonde hair color, said. "I'm looking at this as me exposing the truth," Todd added, as he and his wife were seated for a confessional interview. Todd and Julie were found guilty of conspiring to defraud community banks out of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans in 2022. Prosecutors said the couple walked away from their responsibility for repayment when Todd declared bankruptcy. They were also both found guilty of tax evasion and conspiring to defraud the IRS, while Julie was convicted of wire fraud and obstruction of justice. Julie was sentenced to 7 years in federal prison, and Todd got 12 years behind bars. However, the pair were released in May after being pardoned by Trump. Since leaving prison, Julie and Todd are also co-hosting a podcast, Chrisley Confessions 2.0, where they've shared stories about their time incarcerated. During Wednesday's episode, Julie claimed she developed some health issues due to her stay in prison. "I have a lung condition from being in prison," she said. Todd chimed in and claimed her condition developed after she was surrounded by black mold in prison. Julie agreed, claiming she was also surrounded by asbestos in the prison. "You will probably notice me at certain times trying to get a breath," she added. Todd said they had to address the condition now because Julie had a doctor's appointment with a pulmonary specialist who's going to do some tests on her. The Chrisleys, Back to Reality will premiere its first 2-hour episode September 1st on Lifetime at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The next 2-hour episode will air September 2nd at the same time. The remaining episodes of the series will air September 9th and September 16th. The Chrisley family is back, and they're not holding anything back this time. After months of speculation, a new reality series centered around Todd and Julie Chrisley has finally been confirmed, and it's already making waves for one jaw-dropping reason. It reportedly includes never-before-seen footage from the couple's emotional prison release. The buzz is electric, the emotions are raw, and for the first time in years, fans will get a brutally honest look at what life has truly been like for the once glamorous reality TV family behind Chrisley Knows Best. This new project, still untitled but already being hailed as one of the most anticipated unscripted comebacks of the decade, promises to capture everything the cameras never showed before, from Julie's quiet strength in prison to Todd's struggles in isolation, and the moment they were finally reunited after nearly 2 grueling years apart. If the teasers are anything to go by, viewers should brace themselves for tears, tension, and truth. A comeback no one saw coming. When Todd and Julie were sentenced to prison in 2023, it seemed like the end of an era. Their picture-perfect Southern charm, witty one-liners, and picture-perfect family facade had crumbled under the weight of fraud and tax evasion convictions. But fans of the Chrisleys knew there was more to the story. Behind the headlines and the scandal, there was a family fighting to hold on, and that's exactly the story this new reality show aims to tell. According to insiders close to the production, the show's concept was born from Savannah Chrisley's unwavering determination to clear her parents' names and rebuild the family brand. After her parents were incarcerated, Savannah took custody of her younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe, while publicly documenting her heartbreak and fight for justice on social media and podcasts. Now, she's reportedly serving as a co-producer on this new series, ensuring that every scene reflects the family's truth rather than tabloid spin. The cameras started rolling just weeks before Todd's release, one insider shared. They captured the build-up, the anxiety, the letters exchanged, and that first emotional reunion. It's real. It's raw. It's not the Chrisley you remember from Chrisley Knows Best. It's the Chrisley family as they are now, scarred but stronger. Unseen footage from prison life. Perhaps the most shocking element of all is the inclusion of previously unseen footage from both Todd and Julie's time behind bars. While the couple were not permitted to have full camera crews inside federal facilities, the show reportedly weaves in authorized clips, voice recordings, and unseen video diaries recorded before and after visitation sessions. Julie's portion, according to early teasers, is said to be especially emotional. Sources say it will highlight her resilience and faith during her incarceration, as well as her longing to reunite with her children. She didn't just survive, she found strength she didn't know she had, a family friend noted. Some of her recorded reflections are gut-wrenching. She talks about missing Grayson's high school years and how she prayed every night to come home. As for Todd, his segments are expected to showcase a man humbled by his mistakes, but still fiercely protective of his family's legacy. Gone is the confident patriarch who once boasted about his perfectly curated life. Instead, viewers will see a quieter, more introspective Todd. In one leaked clip, he's heard saying, "I thought prison would break me." Instead, it stripped away everything false and left only what was real. The reunion everyone's been waiting for. If there's one moment fans can't wait to see, it's Todd and Julie's reunion after their separate incarcerations. Reports claim the cameras were rolling as Savannah and Chase drove to pick up their father upon his release, capturing every tense mile of anticipation. When Todd finally stepped out of the gates, sources say the moment was almost cinematic, tears, hugs, and gratitude flooding the screen.